To this day.
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 What's up, fight fans? This is Counterpunch with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Deontay Wilder, George Warren, Anthony Joshua, and Tyson Fury. Get this. George Warren had this to say about Deontay Wilder. He said Deontay Wilder holds the keys to the future. Because if Joshua, quoted by George, if Joshua loses to Wilder and gets knocked out, the fight between himself, which is AJ, versus Tyson Fury is dead. People would think about how many times Joshua got beat over a short amount of time over the last 4 years. And they will look at Wilder, a guy that's been beat 3 times by Tyson Fury. There will be nowhere else to go. So the time to make the fight is now. Therefore, Deontay Wilder is the common factor, or that one guy that could disrupt everything in the heavyweight division as far as super fights go concerning Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. And let me counterpunch. I 100% agree, okay, to an extent. Let's look at it like this. Okay, well, what it would mean, George, it would mean that you need to take your focus off a guy that got beat by a Ukrainian unified champion twice and focus on the unified champion. That's what you should do. I think you should stop looking at what could happen versus what you could do. You know, and it shows you that Deontay Wilder is a very, very dangerous opponent. He is. He's a dangerous opponent, but he also has his own vulnerability. A lot of people don't see it like that due to the fact of him knocking people out in one round or whatever, because he's done that so many times. But he could also be chinned. And they're afraid that Anthony Joshua may lose, but they should be afraid. That's the reason why these fights are so credible. That's the reason why these fights are so wanted, you know. And I look at this as a puzzle that don't fit, okay? Anthony Joshua fighting Tyson Fury now is no different than Tyson Fury fighting Deontay Wilder now. Why? Anthony Joshua doesn't have any belts. For Anthony is great. But Tyson wanting to fight Anthony without any titles, what's the point? Yes, money, money, money. But at the end of the day, where's the honey? Honey, honey, right? So I'm looking at this like, okay, you want to fight Joshua that bad because you're afraid he's going to get chinned. You should be afraid. However, that's not your fight and it's not your decision to make, okay? And it seems like Tyson wants to fight a guy, okay, based on the circumstance. You know, it's easier to fight a guy that's been beat twice by another guy that's undefeated instead of fight that undefeated guy that beat him. That's what we're looking at. That's what I see, you know, and them saying, well, it's dead. Yeah, it's going to be dead, but it should be dead because you need to focus on the future. The progression of the heavyweight division goes like this. Listen, I would be more concerned if I'm Tyson Fury on Wilder fighting Usyk, okay, then Wilder fighting Joshua. Why? Because if I'm a true warrior, if I'm a Spartan, I'm going to be that guy that wants to take out that guy that nobody took out. Wilder's been beat 3 times, or pretty much, and Joshua's been beat 3 times. Who hasn't been beat at all? Usyk. Right? So I think everyone's trying to get a piece of that golden goose before that golden goose gets slaughtered. Okay, and they want Joshua to lay some more golden eggs before that time happens, you know. And I know this is an act of desperation. Once again, you guys see my other video about this, but we had Frank before. Now we have George, and you know, now we got Tyson. He pleaded a few days ago. So this is getting desperate, and it's getting really ridiculous based on the fact that these guys are trying to avoid the elephant in the room, and we know the elephant. And his name is called Alexander Usyk. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of George Warren stating that Deontay Wilder holds all the keys to the heavyweight division. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.